Where do you go to take it, or to find out what a magical item does?
You could give it to Cervantes.
Or
I
he
could
leaves.
identify.
I could.
Or spellcraft.
Or he leaves. I ask him to identify that site.
Sure.
Okay. You know what it is already, so.
Yeah, I never site as far as I knew.
Yeah, I told you. I showed you what it did.
I didn't. I know.
Yes, it did.
Where was that?
Oh, hang on. I have exactly where it's at.
Okay.
And I will show you.
What trickery is this? We're back in the key.
No! The dragon's gonna eat us.
See where I'm picking?
Oh, where you're pinging? Yeah, I see that.
And instead of +1, actually make that a +4.
On the map?
What?
Where were you pinging?
Yeah, right here.
Nope.
I see no ping.
I see the ping, that's where I got it, but I knew it was magical, I just didn't know what it did.
Oh, Keen.
Oh.
Isn't Keen the ability to make it come back to you?
No, Keen increases the crit threat.
That's right.
So, a scythe?
Yes.
Yeah.
A scythe does...
I think it's 1920, so it would be 1820.
Wait, we talk... a scythe is ×4.
Yes.
But it would lower the... So it would make it a 1920.
It'd be a 1920 ×4.
Okay. Yeah, so its crit range is 1920
Yeah.
instead of...
It does 2d4 of damage standard, and then it's 1920 ×4.
Alright, and it's +4, you said?
It's
Yes.
×4.
Okay.
If you, if you
it's
crit.
+4 as well.
Oh, oh yeah, a +4 weapon. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. This 2d4 +4. And it's crit. If you get a crit, then it's
Plus
2d4
your-
+4 ×4.
Plus your strength modifier for damage.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. That's actually pretty nice scythe.
And that is the Scythe of your god.
Nice.
Good.
Keen Scythe +1 technically is the weapon of Nero, but our favored weapon.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just a martial weapon, so we should be able to use it, no problem.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
No. Do you like for that class where it has a specialized weapon for the god?
Any god you pick, you're automatically proficient with their weapon, whether
So
you're
it's-
proficient or
yes.
not.
That's what I was wondering.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I've had people pick a god just because they wanted to build their character based off a certain weapon, but weren't proficient with that weapon, so they picked that god so they can be proficient with it. Adam, it's not atomic. It's not very OP at all, actually. You gotta, yeah, you still have to roll a 19 or 20 to crit, and the scythe is naturally ×4 crit.
No, an OP weapon is it's
boom.
more like the Goliath's Great Hammer.
Yes. What was that? 3d6 plus your strength modifier.
Critical is an X4.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's the size of Cervantes,
Yeah, the hammer itself is the size of a dwarf.
and Cervantes is 4'6", 185 pounds.
So pretty much you'd be putting Cervantes on a stick and using him as a golf club.
Yeah, it's freaking massive. Or of course, then there's Trix's bow. Boom, boom. Whenever
Not that OP though. We kind of nerfed it.
No, it's not. But whenever, well, it's a normal bow if I don't activate it.
True. Okay, so what are you guys doing exactly? I know you're at the brothel.
How much exactly do you need from me?
I need
You know what?
400.
Platinum.
I think I need 400 platinum for you.
You can use the rest for furniture.
All their services and goods and everything I need after buying it. Okay. Thank you. Cervantes greatly thanks you. Says you are always welcome here.
You guys
But
are.
it is up to the women as to if they want you. You always have a place to stay. I do not control who they decide to take on.
They
However,
decide to.
If you want me, you just let me know.
They decide to thank him anyway. And,
And I thought I was helpful this whole time.
not quite. Not quite Broomhilda size, but a kind of smaller orc woman.
Relic's not waking up for like a week. My women know what they're doing.
As well as a human woman. Take him in the back. And about 2 minutes later,
Hey. That was only when I was drunk.
you hear a scream. And the other one kind of sounds like a roar. And both girls come running out of the room.
What did you do, Relic? Did your eye pop
Go
out?
into the room.
Cervantes does to figure out what the hell's.
You see Relic not moving and very pale.
What the hell?
Fuck. The will save.
Yeah, I check it. Check them.
You feel no signs of life. You should totally do a magic check too.
Yeah. Well, detect magic.
In his head, you see a small, little, round, glowing.
I could put a burst bomb in my head.
Cervantes is reporting this to the guards, to the authorities. All the details, the magic in the head, the bard, all of it.
Okay.
He will be avenged. And informing the party.
Okay.
So for anybody who wants certain items,
Because they're totally gonna loot your dead corpse.
well, I already promised, Brooks gets the quiver.
Yeah, she is it.
Because it was the quiver that has the masterwork sword in it. The quiver scabbard. They'll probably take the
that's
flame
right.
arrows.
Also, the guard kind of looks at you stupefied. And what proof do you have that it was the bard?
There is only, since we've been here, there is only one type of magic that has been affected him, and that is the bard's music.
Listen, how do you know that?
I am a mage myself, and I saw the magic in his head. I also saw the magic of the bard.
I request a will save to come back as an apparition.
Or, if you really would like, I can get my cleric friend to have the corpse tell you exactly.
That works. By the way, you know I'm going to be really pissed when it comes to
Yeah! Father Jacob?
Good.
What do you say?
Yeah, I'll cast a spell, but as long as I don't get thrown in jail for being
It's a standard cleric spell, good or evil, so, you know.
Okay.
Damn it, my mic's been muted. Okay, I was about to say I can straight up revive him if I was anywhere near him.
Well, if you were at the new brothel and everything, or with us and everything, kind of celebrating their move.
You guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I can use last breath. You fucker are alive.
We are taking this bar down.
Okay, so what happened here?
Alright,
Let's
so
go.
let me read the details of this. With the spell, you can return a dead creature to 0 HP. So, and it cures all diseases, all magical diseases, and all curses.
Damn.
All poisons.
So then you can bring him up to 0, and then Father Jacob can heal him.
Oh, and I can just heal him
Oh yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
he's good. As long as I got there within a round.
Well, I found his body immediately, so
Yeah, and I was with you, so
yeah.
You walked into the room where I'm laying butt naked.
yeah.
And
was
dead.
enough light, and people were screaming.
Yeah.
Someone better damn will be dead.
And you see Tinky Winky. Wow, what was that look?
Makes me want to roll a fortitude to see if it was of great importance.
Yeah.
And I can be a plant type right now.
You can be a plant type right now, too.
I'm never leaving that form, because I don't have to.
What does that give you?
Alright, so for being a rhino, I'm a fucking rhino. For being a plant type, I'm basically immune to all, let me look it up again. Plant type. Immune to all mind-afflicting effects, immune to poison, sleep effects, paralysis, polymorph, and stun. Not subject to critical hits. Proficient with no armor, proficient with natural weapons, that doesn't matter. I can breathe and eat, but I do not need to sleep. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, so what are you guys up to
Guest
now?
appearances. We're taking that fucking bard down. For trying to kill, for committing...
rigor mortis, if you know what I mean.
Ladies.
Honestly, I will not die this time. Unless you guys rock my world
They're
and I die of a
scared.
heart attack.
Yeah.
They're too scared.
Just
Okay.
stay close enough.
Cervantes will
Like-
take care of it for him if he wants.
Wouldn't have to bend down very far.
Yeah, so have Relic explain everything as to what
At
he
least
felt.
put some damn clothes on.
Yeah, of course. We'll speed that process up. And demand justice. Because I can magically connect the two. For
The guard is
evidence.
standing there, just wondering what the hell is going on. Why there's a very pale man with a bit of rigor mortis, and he's just standing there alive. The guard goes, "He's not dead. You're crazy. He was just sleeping."
Honora, would you like to explain?
I brought him back to life. Actually, I'm a rhino right now, so that would kind of be bad.
He goes,
Why are you just random things?
he goes,
Not the time for Rhino.
I'm not being affected by Minecraft by this damn bard at any time. So I'm staying a rhino. Plant thing.
so basically you just roared.
No, I can actually talk. That's one of my
Okay.
keys.
He goes,
It's just
how and
Oh, just get somebody. Get your captain.
he's not dead. I'm obviously pretty high.
You've never seen a druid before.
Is this not a druid? That's fucking Rhino.
They shapeshift.
Enemies on right now. I'm in pain.
He goes, somebody must respect my drink because I don't know what I'm smoking. I'll give you some too so you can see the same weird shit I'm seeing. Supposedly dead man walking, a Rhino talking to me.
Talks to everybody.
Great social Rhino.
He turns around and walks away.
So how are we getting this bard?
I mean, like,
He never did sign the contract to say it was completed.
He didn't.
Oh, we need that.
I'm right back.
Do we wanna take the bard off to the side and take care of him ourselves in the name of justice for being a murderer? Or
He got a good dagger.
knowing that he is now the king's bard,
I've been dead once, I don't mind dying again.
or do we want to have the king serve him justice, even though I think the king, I look around, is an idiot?
I don't know how we can.
The king's magician.
The king's magician, he would be able to.
Is this thing still in my head?
I don't know, is it?
According to Honora's spell, no.
We
Is there
have,
still traces of it?
There wouldn't be.
we only have word of what we
Our
say.
word against it.
Yes, and that king seems to love that bard, no matter how many concubines he fucks.
So we either wait for him to do it again,
We
or
can take him out ourselves.
try a nice little assassination.
I like this
So,
nice little assassination.
Since I've already been dead once. And
May I
I'm
say
worried
something
this-
real quick?
Yes,
You don't have your assassination expert.
that's very true.
We do have two people very proficient with bows.
And stealth.
Yeah.
Tricks, yes. Hell, I wouldn't say proficient.
Now, what's my
I'm hiding.
That did happen a couple times. Well, say Trix's stealth is a plus 12. Plus she
Mine's a
has
+8.
plus she has her boom boom. If she does want to do an explosion, she can move 10 feet, do 1d6 of damage plus 4 if within 30 feet, plus an additional 2d6 of damage for moving 10 feet, plus an additional 2d6 of damage for the explosion. And she can shoot 2 arrows with a rapid shot.
I don't feel like you guys are thinking this through completely.
But that's only if we want to make a scene.
yeah.
But seeing as how, if I remember right, Trix and Relic actually got to know each other quite well in a non-sexual way. With this party, I have to make that part known. Trix is pretty pissed, and you don't want to piss Trix.
Just tricks.
No. I don't want to do anything. That would hurt.
She'll blow up the fucking town to get this bard.
This Tricks. It sounds like this been around.
Little colorful cereals coming out of your pee hole. Oh, that would hurt.
Look, I'm a unicorn.
Powdery, dusty. Yeah. I'm a unicorn. I'm spitting out candy.
Hey,
It hurts.
have a bowl of cereal.
Endless supply of cereal.
I have to go Father Jacob on this one.
Yeah.
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. So that.
Bad.
That was very bad.
Oh, yes. Oh. So, okay, so then I gotta ask, do we want to save this for when Silverus is here?
Well, I mean,
Or do we want to take care of this?
I can kill him with one touch.
True.
If I can touch him, he'll just drop dead.
Who's that, Father Jacob?
Yeah, I can do that. Well, I can probably do it.
That'd be a will save, wouldn't it?
No, he doesn't have a save against this. It's my granted Death Dominion power.
Oh, that's right.
Once per day, I get to roll for a, what do they call it, Death Touch.
And I can make you invisible.
And when,
Make him visible and give him
so
color
when I
spray.
touch him, I roll, since I'm a level 8 now, I would roll 8d6. And if his hit dice is under the total, then he dies.
Damn.
Yeah, that could work. My invisibility does wear off if you attack, though, so I don't have improved invisibility. But
I get. Well, I mean, how would anyone know if he just died and I didn't do anything?
that's true.
Like, he just died. That's a risk, though. Something with doesn't.
Yeah, a cleric is standing next to somebody and they just die. Or walking past somebody and they just die. It could be a bit suspicious. Yeah.
I could pretend to try to save him. Like, I'm gonna use a heal spell.
Yeah. In actuality, you're just doing cause a serious wound.
Yeah.
Killing him even more. I could do a bunch of summon monsters and just maul him.
Summon a ferret to go up his ass.
Okay. Pick one. It is now time for your choice.
What?
I kind of wish we would save it for when our assassin goes up again.
Yes. Well, here's the other thing we have to think of, though. Our assassin doesn't have any actual death-blowing abilities.
It would just be an attack.
It would just be an attack. It would be a sneak attack, but it would just be an attack. It'd be about the same tricks could do, without the, obviously, you know, boom, boom.
We need to find tricks at Dagger of Boom Boom.
That would be an internal explosion, so she doesn't take damage. Or implosion?
Yeah.
How about a dagger of implosion?
Yeah. I think that'll work.
Black matter dagger.
Stab her in the chest
Just
just
shoot her
caves in.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be awesome.
Can anybody summon up
They
a basilisk inside the castle?
They come
Like,
out.
I
They
wish
come
I
out
would've
looking
kept
like
my-
a twisted RC can.
I wish I would have kept that Kraken now.
Yes.
You can basically like petrify them
Yeah.
Awesome.
to turn them to
Good night,
stone.
Atomic. Thanks for hanging out. That would be.
Don't you still have the crack? Oh yeah, you don't have the Kraken's eye, do you?
No, I do.
We have to. It's Bart. He's not gonna get away with this.
Okay, pick your course of action.
I say we gather information and we study and we shadow him.
Take out.
Yes, we learn his routines.
My question is what would he think if he saw me?
You're probably gonna have to stay hiding.
Yeah, if you saw any of us, you probably wouldn't be too happy.
Well, if he
Oh,
saw
he's-
Relic, he's gonna know something's up. Well, yes and no. He knows we're a party of all different types. He knows Yeah, so I think he's gonna think. I think there's a possibility he might think that we'll seek revenge, especially considering how our contract ended, even though it didn't actually end because we didn't sign it off.
We all get disguises.
True. I do have the spell disguise self.
I can just be a tree for 24 hours a day, so
Just a tree.
I think I'm pretty damn good. with
On
this
top
guy's
of
thing.
stone.
Yeah.
A bouquet of flowers that hides in his room.
Just be a rhino smashed through the stone, and then just be a tree, you know, just randomly growing tree.
Just stand on top of him after you plot him. As a rhino, you plow on top of him, and then you just turn into a tree and crush him.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
If anything, right now, I say we study him.
Say we will.
Alright, so how are you going to study him?
Do you want me to stay at? You want Relic to stay at?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stay hidden. Stay at the brothel. The girls will hide you.
I mean, what?
Well, Trix is going to. Well, I don't know. Well, no, well, she doesn't need to go in stealth yet. She needs to. Action Cervantes. I guess we'd gather information about.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but we're gonna gather information about Bard nobody knows about because we've already looked him up.
Yeah, but now he's King's Bard.
True.
How are you going to observe him? Is what I asked you earlier.
One thing I thought Trix would go in shadows for one, and
The
follow.
shadows where?
Once we figure out his routines and stuff, or some of
How
them,
are you gonna find them in the first place to figure out his routines?
gather information. People must be talking about this new King's Bard.
That could take months.
Not a King's Bard who plays what we heard.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be
It could
talking
take
about
months
that.
to learn his schedule though, because he
All
is
we
getting,
need
he is
one
new
spot.
to.
Body's alone. Know where he sleeps.
Cervantes could walk by with levitate on and do dimension door 600 feet in the air after he just touched the bard. Just rested his hand on his shoulder when walking up to him, and poof! They're 600 feet in the air. Cervantes is floating, and the bard is now taking 60 d6 of damage.
So what are we doing?
Well, not putting him in the air. How about something more amusing?
I can straight up impale him.
No, see if we have any mystic creature dens.
Anyway,
Dragons, werewolves.
No.
I
What?
can turn.
If,
And dimension gate him right there in the middle of that area and see what happens.
here's a question. What if we disgrace him
Then kill him.
and then kill him?
How do we disgrace him?
I'm
Kill the
not
gloves.
sure. The one, we'd have to take the gloves. We'd have to get the gloves. But then... And take his loot. Because if he enchants it before we can get the gloves, he doesn't need the gloves. Assuming his hand doesn't stay there.
What about, remember how me and Silverus, I had Silverus go look for the black market.
Yes. But never found it.
Found the general.
Oh, that's right. The area.
Yes, but Silverus knows that you don't.
Yeah.
Once Silverus gets back, we can talk to him about helping us find exactly where.
There's
And
an
possibly-
I don't know if Silverus will. Well, Silverus would. Kill this guy.
Possibly
Yeah.
hire an assassin that we can just remove after contract's over.
I want to do this ourselves.
House.
I want to destroy his name. Make him a fool. And then kill him.
Then quit talking about it and do it.
We're planning.
One of the girls.
DM's getting bored.
This work is
Very
one of
bored.
the maids.
I'll be back.
Maids in the castle.
Yeah.
And we figure out a potion that would give him, like, hepatitis.
No, what we need to do is we need to take away the music.
Who lives in the castle?
Does he live in the castle? That's the question. Or is he just works in the castle?
Send one of the girls to go for it with him and find out.
I don't know how that would fully work. Well, we need to find this. We need to find out what places he frequents, when he performs.
Hey Calvin, can you turn into an insect or a small rodent?
Poisonous bug, spider.
I can only turn the medium and large size things.
Can you control?
It would take a long time. It'd take him find something.
I mean, there's got to be rats.
Well, I had thought earlier when I was through it of getting like a poisonous snake, but that would take a while to train assassinate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you had a small animal, you can have it trail him
yeah, I can
relay information.
use, for small animals, I can use a dire rat, a dog, an eagle, a hawk, an owl, a snake, small or medium, a wolf. And naturally, because of my level, they can teach them 4 commands right off the bat. 2 of those commands can be kill commands.
But would it be enough to kill? Actually, kill with.
I can, if I'm not mistaken, I can put a spell on my companion. Their spells.
I'll say, share spells, you have to be within 30
5
feet.
feet. 5 feet.
Oh.
Of casting.
We gotta think of how we're gonna do this. Otherwise, we're waiting for Silverus. Well, I say right now, at least for this, if we don't even do it, if we wait for Silverus or not, we find out his where he frequents and everything. That's the first thing we do.
Alright.
So,
I mean, since I can cast spells when I'm in any form, so like it could be a tree,
yeah.
and I can just cast a spell and no one would know. We can just figure out if he walks by a certain area at a time, I can straight up impale him, and no one will know what happened.
Turn into...
Unless there's magic users around.
They're not gonna notice. They're gonna notice the what I cast. but they're not gonna know where it came from.
True.
If they can see magic, they can see that you're a tree.
Well, yeah, I'm a druid,
Yeah,
but it's that.
so they'd be able to know.
All they have to do is detect magic.
Be 1 second.
Well, okay, yeah. So we're definitely first one's Cervantes. Why did that roll twice? Oh, it didn't. Never mind. Oh. Second one is Trix. Gathering information about where he frequents, when he performs, daily routines. Any and all information we can find on this guy. Seeing as how he's... assuming he's pretty popular right now.
It's the same day.
No, I mean, well, this would be within the next few days
Okay,
or whatnot.
you got it. Gotta specify.
Sorry, yeah. Over the next, I guess, however long it takes.
I will also roll for Heather.
I would assume we all would be gathering information, putting them together.
Besides Relic, Relic would be in hiding, so you wouldn't.
Yeah,
be able to...
yeah. I mean, we'd be cautiously making sure. Obviously, we're not making it known that we're gathering information. More of like, hey, I heard about this bard. You know, plays a mean tune. I want to hear it.
As you're gathering information, you learn that there was rumor going around that the king had a new bard, but nobody has seen or heard from him yet.
That's it. Yeah, nope. Yeah, so he hasn't performed yet. We do have the option of going to the king to request an audience to find the bard so that we can have him sign this contract.
Yeah, but then things could get. I mean, we don't have Lemming, so he's not going to instantly attack, but
Yeah.
or Sild.
Kind of wish Lemon was here now because that rush charge decapitation would kind of be funny.
Yeah.
No, knowing Lemming now, he'd pull out his daggers and just throw them from long range.
Yeah.
If requested, the reason why the ranger is not with you, he was with you guys for the contract,
Yeah.
and now since the contract is over, he's off to find a new contract.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him left here.
Yeah.
Okay.
After the
What's
money was
up?
given.
Oh! Do the girls, while they're having their fun, oh, they hear lots of gossip and lots of things going around. Things that you wouldn't hear.
The
in a
gather
normal-
information covered the girls too.
Shit. Okay.
I already thought of that. I figured, you know, since you were going to take on the OGC, since you were going to take on the role of brothel runner, I figured, okay, well, you'd use them as a resource too.
Yeah. They wouldn't go off of Cervantes's +0 to gather information then.
Would they give him a plus though?
They'd have their own.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would roll for that.
It's all
Doesn't
right
like
here,
build
buddy.
my hookers more than that.
So
How many
It's
girls
all
are
right
at the
here
brothel?
what they would roll.
what?
Like how many girls are at the brothel?
I don't even know how many girls there are.
Last we knew, there was 8.
That's right. Which, moving up, I'm actually going to ask the girls. One, if we have room, bringing in more girls that need a place to stay, who are willing to, do this stuff.
The girls say yes, as long as they, they come to us.
Yes. It's a safe haven for them. They work. They get paid, they get treated well, we make sure
The
they're
girls-
safe.
The girl says, just, you know, we can't, we don't find them because the ones we find are trouble.
Yes.
They must come to us for a safe haven.
Yes.
Since I'm gonna be staying at the brothel to hide,
Mm-hmm.
you want me to pretty much
Have lots and lots of sweet
sex.
hot love making.
Do you want me to learn that? You want me to be like the?
Bouncer.
I wouldn't say bouncer right now because I'm trying to hide.
Yeah.
I'm bouncer. I'm pretty much walking through the whole place, and anybody that
Yeah,
Could-
you're in the back room.
you want me working paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would work.
Get started on taxes.
Sponsors will come and check up every time, every once in a while, and whatnot.
Get built up on them sheep intestine condoms, you know?
Yep.
That's what you're doing here.
Make sure we have we're plenty stocked with
tying-
all the
He's tying
kinky
the end of sheep intestines.
fetishes we need and all the protection we need.
Quartermaster.
Yes, that'll work. I'm out of ideas since we can't find any information on this mysterious bard.
You only gave it for 2 weeks.
Well, let's keep constantly. I said for however long it takes.
I'm not gonna go with that.
I say just do a month because it would probably take a month for him to settle in to get his regular schedule going.
That could work.
Okay, I'll give you the same rolls with a month. You hear that the rumors of the rumors of the new bard have kind of died down, and nobody really ever heard from him.
Anyone heard from the king? Or is he like
Yes,
not
yes, they
being
have.
mind
He's still
controlled somewhere or anything like that?
he's still issuing orders.
Has his way of action changed?
It's a good question.
Or
Caught him right as he
not by any knowledge.
I say we go to the king and ask if he, or knows where the bard is, so that we can get this contract signed. Because the bard seems to have just disappeared.
That was the hint I was about to give you. Is just go to the fucking king already. Goddamn.
I mean,
It's our last, yeah, that's our last ditched effort to find him with the contract, because it could totally mess things up if we go to the king, who's already siding with the bard for I don't know why. So yeah, okay, I say we do that.
Yep.
you want me to go with you?
No.
No.
We're still gonna say that you're gone if we ask and we don't know where you are.
Yeah, so we're gonna ask to see the king. That whole spiel of
Okay, you follow your memory through the path and corridors of the castle at the center of the city, and you eventually find the two guards in front of the two large doors that you were in front of when you brought the bard.
all right. So we wish an audience with the king.
Just what is your business with the king?
We have been trying to find one of his bards to complete a contract, and we feel he's the only one who might know where he is. I show the contract.
What kind of person would have a contract with a bard?
User joined your channel.
It was actually
Who joined our channel?
User was moved out of your channel.
zombie. It was actually it was a contract to help him become the king's bard.
He says the king has many bards. Why would he want another?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask the king that, since he was so unfavorable of this king, of this, excuse me, of this bard.
Best bard.
Of the best bard.
Best bard. With beautiful music.
He was renowned
Best Buy.
for what he did for his music.
He says, "One moment." Knocks 3 times on the door. Standing there still staring at you. Soon the door opens from the inside. And you see the king sitting on his throne with the 2 guards in front of him, as you remember before. He says, "What may I help you with?"
Greetings, good king. We are actually wondering if the bard with the magical gloves, if you knew where he was, the contract we had with him, of which you paid us with for his contract, he never signed off on our contract, so it was never finalized. We were trying to find him, but it seems he has disappeared. We were wondering, if being the king's bard, you might know where he is, so we can finalize this.
He says, "I have many bards, but I know not of one with gloves."
You paid each of us 500 platinum for him, and you signed a contract with him. I forgot his name. What was his name again?
Alden.
The bard known as Alden.
He says, "I know not of an Alden, and I do not sign contracts with bards."
OGC.
Did I just hear a pin drop?
Or a slap to the forehead.
Magic. Detect magic. Or search to see if
That's what
he has the gloves on.
Juventus is about to do. Detect magic. See. I mean, it's a throne. It's a king's throne. A lot of stuff can be magical.
Yeah, but you know what the gloves magic looks like.
Sure.
You'd be able to,
Yeah.
to distinguish it.
There would be a certain blue glow to it. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You notice the gloves. The odd glow of the gloves in a speck somewhat far away. Looks like it could be a few large rooms away. And this is behind the king.
So not places we're allowed to go.
Yeah, so we're not allowed.
Are they moving or are they just like stationary?
Yeah.
Completely and totally stagnant.
Is the king... does the king have any magic on him, or...
Oh, his crown is about ready to blind you.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, besides that, him, skin, body.
The king himself?
Yes.
Not his body, but things on him, yes.
Okay. I expected the stuff on him.
Can you see? How close do you have to be to see like the way you saw in my head, where I had?
It's 60 feet. I can see anything glowing magical within 60 feet.
But would the crown get in the way of that?
No, it's bright as hell, but I can still see.
It's bright
all
as hell
of
when
it.
you look straight at it, basically.
Yeah. I can still see the different shades of blue depending on the strength of the magic and everything.
See if he has something close to what I had in mind.
That's a great idea. Yeah, actually, you said his body and stuff. There was nothing magic. Nothing. I don't see any magic in his body whatsoever. It's just on his body, right?
Correct.
Okay, so then he wouldn't have it in his brain like you had.
He'd be dead if he had it in his brain.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. He had mind control. Mind control.
The DM is telling you this. It's fact.
Yeah. So
Like I'm fucking hungry for a hot pocket right now. You bastard.
you wouldn't know any magic
I got another one.
gloves. Any magic gloves, such as the ones way back there. That wouldn't be okay.
What about his best bard? We asked for his best
Yes.
bard. That's
That's
plays
easy.
the most beautiful music you've ever heard.
He says, my bards are okay, but they
God damn it.
they don't play the most beautiful music.
Which one plays the best?
He says, that would be Ren.
Are
Do all your bards just hang out one place where we can go look and see which one?
Or do they just roam free in your
Yeah, 'cause
castle
there's-
as they please?
I don't know if there's like a bard green room or something.
Yeah,
Well, between-
there's totally just like a bard like break room into that. Now joking.
Seems to me like the bards are more power over the king since they can roam as they please. That's not in game.
He
Well,
says,
if you actually think about it, Bard will go throughout the keep as he pretty much will.
There's lots of places. A jester would. A bard would be restricted to playing certain performances and whatnot, and would be restricted to certain areas.
depending on the king.
True.
What if the king wanted the bard to go around his castle and keep cheering everybody up so they kept morale up and could keep working well?
True.
Anyways,
What's
That's
happening?
smartest.
What?
he says, there are certain areas you're not free to go, but you are free to roam my castle as you search for this one for your contract.
Thank you.
so I guess
Let's search. I'm on
do a search
honestly.
roll. Oh, why?
I'm
Do
slightly
you
getting
wanna
a hint that we're
follow-
supposed to drop this.
Do you want to follow the light of the blue gloves that you saw?
If it's possible.
Then non-restricted areas.
Roll a search and we'll see if it's possible.
I
Roll a
assume
search
that's
to see if
just
you can
Cervantes.
find this.
It'd be all of us looking.
Well, not all of us can see whatever the blue light was. I can do detect magic also, but I don't.
I can say it's that away.
Okay.
Roll a search check
And
for
we
me.
need to get that way.
Have tricks search
He
for
says-
hidden passages.
31.
31.
Actually, that would be Cervantes
All
with
right.
stone working.
Oh, true.
As you are, excuse me, as you are walking around and down a hall, you see the blue gloves directly underneath you. And as a dwarf, you notice that this particular patch of stones is kind of fresh.
If they've been buried.
Look like, okay, fresh like a door or fresh,
Fresh, like just laid,
just laid.
or more rather recently laid.
Wait, stone?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can get rid of that.
You can turn that into sand, can't you?
Yep.
And then all we have to do is dig it up.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the middle of a corridor,
Yeah.
correct?
Are we
outside?
However, invisibility sphere.
No.
They might
So
see.
there's a random sphere missing in the hallway.
No. Will be invisible as long as we're in that sphere. They might see the dirt moving and the sand moving, but they don't see anybody there.
Oh god.
How much can you take out with Dimension Door?
I have to look up that.
Because you can put your hand on that area and have it go down so far to where it takes all of that out and sets it somewhere else.
It would go 600 feet in any direction I choose until it hits a wall or obstacle. I know that much. As to what? I go with it too, though. Aim to drive yourself from a current location to any spot within range. You always arrive at exactly the spot desired, whether by simply visualizing the area or by stating direction, such as 900 feet direction. Oh yeah, it's 400. Oh, excuse me, 400 feet plus 40 feet per level. So it was. I can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed your maximum load. You may also bring one additional willing, medium, or small creature equal to 3 times the caster level. Large creature. So Cervantes can move. What the hell is my? He can move 300 pounds off the ground, so I can move. Maximum weight would be 300 pounds of.
And that's a lot for dirt.
Yeah. So in other words, with this, I could just instantly dig that up in a second.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Instead of making this suspicious sand and dirt.
Well, create the sand, so then I can touch it, and I'm touching only sand. So I'll take only sand with me. So I don't accidentally take, like, part of him or or something like that, you know.
I'd appreciate that not happening.
Yeah.
This is really hilarious because the way you're sitting, Shmoo, it looks like you're talking directly to Keldahar. And Keldahar looks like he's intently listening just from the cameras.
So, I kind of say we do this, figure out what this, if he's down here, or take the gloves and get out. I can always dimension door back, appearing above the sand and having the sand go down there. Can you revert it back to stone? Calvin?
Yes.
Okay.
That way we know what's going on.
Yeah. So, should we do it? Make sure nobody have lookouts. Make sure nobody's going to be patrolling or seeing any of this.
I'm just gonna take up almost all of my level 2 spells though. Actually, that will take out
Same.
all level 2 spells.
Well,
Where's my dimension door?
don't.
Oh, yeah.
We're not necessarily doing it.
It's gonna take up both of my all my 4th level spells, because dimension door is a 4th level spell.
Well,
So yeah, either way, it's gonna
Calvin, because you can control thinking on that aspect, you can control plants, correct?
Yes.
Can you have a plant literally reach down through the cracks and like dig itself down to the gloves, wrap around the gloves, and pull the gloves up?
We would require a plant to be near us.
I wanna know if his bot, if it's actually the bard also. Because I know the king was lying. Because I saw the gloves. So I want verification whether if this bard's dead or...
I'm sorry, but watching you guys try to figure this out is just so funny. 'Cause it's like you see little hamsters running in the wheels. It's great.
You're not making it easy, so... You're making it
Why should I?
extremely challenging.
With your stoneworks.
What?
Why
With
should
your
I?
dwarven
Relic wouldn't
stoneworks.
fucking die.
What about it?
Can you see down there to see if it's actually like in a pathway or?
All I can tell is that it's fresh. That it's new. I can't see past it or anything like that.
He has an eye for detail when it comes to stone.
Yeah.
That's exactly all it is.
Yeah.
It would be kind of funny if you could actually use the invisibility orb and
But we
push it
should really
down
use
to where you
right
can
now.
see into the area.
Yeah, except for it only affects us.
Yeah.
Creatures going inside of it become invisible, but that would be awesome. Okay, so I say we just do this.
Yeah.
Make sure it's clear. Make sure no guards are patrolling. Make sure it's clear. DM, is it clear?
After about 5 or so minutes, you do get a clear moment.
Okay. We gotta make this fast, I guess. I want a dimension door right outside, right next to right next to it with the sand, revealing whatever the hell's there. While Trix looks down. The one time having two characters at once is a good idea, good help for me. And everybody else, keeping watch and whatnot and everything. And Kelvin doing his sand thing and all that. Okay, so we're doing that, everything I just explained. What do I see in the hole?
In the hole, you see bones and gloves.
While we're doing this, I need to take one of those bones.
No problem. Church is snatching up the gloves.
Is there a skull? Because I want that.
And
I
the
don't
skull.
want
The skull doesn't seem to be there.
Alright.
I'll get the bone though.
But this is...
Possibly went through the dimension door.
God damn it, I want his skull for a cup.
Okay. Can I say Father Jacob requested a skull if there's a skull before I did all this? Or
What?
did
Well, if
you?
you
Did
put-
you?
No,
Wait, no,
this
no.
is-
He said he wanted the head either way. So if there is a skull anywhere that's in there, if it can be discovered in the pile of sand, or if
You don't see one after you've already sent the dirt through the dimension door.
Okay. Well, then let's grab what we need, what everybody wants to grab, and dimension door the sand back, and turn it back to stone.
A skull kind of drops out, and a couple teeth are shattered as the dimension door drops everything back in.
Yoink.
I'd say snatch it up.
It got a couple centimeters away from going out of that invisibility sphere. Had nobody said anything, it would have gotten out. Shit would have gone down. Anyways.
So let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's go. We got the stone back and everything, right?
What about everything else? Weren't you going to investigate the whole place?
We could search the rest if we want, but we came for what we wanted.
Got what we need.
Find more details of what could have happened.
True. Possibly.
Yeah.
Can you read bones?
But I can see how long he's been dead, and if I can bring him back or not.
That could work.
I
Don't
can't-
you have to have the body though?
Nope, just a segment of the body.
That's why I took the eye of the.
Yep.
I can't ask him questions without most of the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. but all I need is part of the body to resurrect him.
Isn't there a spell that would allow you to bring back the flesh to the body, to the bones?
No clue. I just need a different body of any sort. I can literally like pick up a squirrel and.
Okay, so I guess we can keep looking, trying to find out what happened, but pretty sure the king killed him.
Might as well. If we need to, we can say we didn't find him last time or whatever.
Yeah.
Now we can go off what we have.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he killed him, because he lied about the gloves. We found the corpse. He lied about even knowing his name, any contract. He even lied about paying us. So, like, none of it happened. Which pretty much means he didn't want to pay us the reward. But granted, he paid us for that contract anyways. But so, it's aggravating we didn't get to kill him. We get serve justice to him ourselves, but he's still dead.
Aggravating Relic's still alive, but you know.
And for resurrecting him? Yeah, sounds.
What? Cut out.
What are you doing? You cut out.
Alright, 1 second.
Resurrect him just so we can kill him again?
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I think he's been, you know, we know he's been taken care of. Whoa.
Crap, what the hell?
What in the flying fuckbats did you just do?
Wait. Alright, that's the,
Oh, of what they come back as?
yeah.
Oh, the percentage rolls.
Yeah, it's the percentage roll, and if it hits 100, the DM gets to choose.
Roll your
Please be
percentage
43
die.
between 43 and 8, or 27 and 89.
100.
Yes! He's a halfling!
I
Bitch.
pumped his ass.
Okay, before any of this happened, I'm
Bitch, he's
assuming
gonna come back as
we
a
left and got to a secure location
Obviously.
in the back room safety area of the brothel.
I will allow that.
Okay. I'm also assuming in the brothel.
It would have been funny if you made him a Tarrasque in the middle of the castle.
Oh god.
If-
I'm also
100, I would have made it a Tarrasque in the middle of the castle.
I'm also assuming that the brothel has its own secret areas and whatnot for what I wanted Cervantes to originally have after all this that I've talked to you about.
You aren't even in the new building yet.
I thought
We already moved to the new building.
yeah,
Been a month.
Mm-mm.
that's the first thing we did.
It's been a month, but you're still furnishing it.
Okay, so we're in the old one.
Close it down for business for a few minutes.
Yeah. It's okay, the old one's the more shady area, so. Why did we bring him back?
Why?
Yeah.
He sits up and says, "Where am I?
Oh, so he's tied down by
What the
a
hell
tree.
is this?
In hell.
This ain't hell, I was already there."
Obviously.
Am I right there?
Yes, I would say so, yes.
He looks
Well.
looks over at Kaldahar and begins whistling a tune.
Close his mouth.
Muted.
Somebody actually have mute?
I have.
Have punched in the face.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Um,
A dwarven fist is going into his mouth.
He spits out the blood and continues whistling tunes, looking around at all of you.
Cut his tongue off.
Pretty much. Why did we bring him back?
He begins tapping his foot. The tunes.
Sleep.
you do realize he's like fully in a tree right now, right?
He's just laying there. asleep now.
Also, you can't do anything magic. Or just spell magic.
This is one powerful fucking bard to be able to whistle to kill people.
Alright.
Actually, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, because bards' magic comes from their playing their musical instruments.
Song. They can make it from song, humming, poems. They can do it from lutes, anything that
Music.
can produce a
Yeah,
music melody. to it.
music. All he has to do is hum.
Yeah.
So you've now brought him back to life.
I don't know
talked
why.
Talked to him for a quarter of a second. Cut his tongue out and put him to sleep. And he went to hell. Just saying.
You guys mind if I go evil?
Don't care.
He killed you. You're fair game.
Bringing him back. I just need more squirrels.
I could.
I'll
could
try to
always-
make this as painless or as painful but living as possible. I need
Oh.
spikes.
I can make plenty of those.
Remember, he's asleep currently by spell, which means he's not going to wake up.
Oh, that's fine.
Destroy his vocal cords.
He's also been in hell.
Well, if we kill him, I always.
Yeah, we have
Questions.
ways of keeping and bringing him back.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
want to put
we don't-
spikes
Need any information from him?
Why he died, what happened, why did the king kill him
Yeah.
if he did?
True.
Yeah,
I-
'cause
we
he's-
I just wanted to kill him, and there was a bounty on his head, but I'm just gonna assume corrupt king.
well,
I'll let you guys talk to him and then allow me to kill him.
Well, he's not really gonna be able to talk back.
yeah, he's kind of doesn't have a tongue anymore.
And he's asleep by magical means.
Oh,
Wake him
someone
up
needs to
and give
tech.
him a hand to write with.
That's why we need to destroy his vocal cords,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So he,
and then force him to write.
So?
I don't know. Cervantes and Tricks are kind of well, we understand bringing him back so Relic can get his justice and whatnot. Otherwise, Cervantes and Tricks don't care. There's a price on his head, that's why the king killed him, as far as they're concerned.
oh yeah, the thing is, he's like completely disorientated for the first hour that he's coming back. Like right now, he wouldn't be able to do anything in the first place.
So,
So like,
So
he
what are we
wouldn't
doing,
have
guys?
whistled.
it's up to them.
Whatever you can get your revenge whenever he wakes up. For now, I'm destroying his vocal cords and cutting out his tongue.
It's
You've
fine,
already
it'd
cut
make it
out
a
his
lot
tongue.
easier to-
Alright, then I'm destroying his vocal cords.
We're making it so he can't make music, basically.
Yes. Because then an hour, whenever he wakes up, he'll remember what he can do and who he is.
Yes. So, have your revenge on him.
Do I have to wait the hour or?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, shit.
I don't
Didn't mean
know.
to click that.
Who put him to sleep?
I did. Cervantes did.
How long is that gonna last? Or I could just dispel it whenever.
Yeah, I don't even know. Look the spell up.
And what's that for, Kel?
Accidental click.
Are you trying to hide from the big scaly bod?
The only thing I'd be worried about hiding from right now is my character's god, but
Lightning
back to
bolt,
life, he
lightning
doesn't
bolt,
care.
lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
7 minutes.
Bring him for him times 1,000.
Or 8 minutes, excuse me, 8 minutes.
What's up?
8 minutes.
Oh, he's passed out for 8 minutes.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, are you guys even going to ask him questions?
He'll write at some point. Or Father Jacob can talk to him.
Well, if you guys need him to write beforehand, I guess that means he has to have one free hand.
Are the questions like telepathic answers?
Now he has to say them, so might as well just have him write.
Alright, I guess we'll have to make him write before we do anything.
So he only needs one hand, correct?
Technically, yes.
Assuming this bard knows how to read and write.
He's a bard, he
True.
better. He writes music.
He made a
and
contract.
lyrics. He made a contract.
He did make a contract.
I know, I'm fucking with you guys. Calm down. Take the panties, pull them out of the bunch.
I took the hand that we knew was missing. And I take the spikes that Honora made and start pushing them in between each knuckle. Pin down his hand.
Okay.
Like, well, I know he's proficient with the other hand because this hand's been missing for a while, so he doesn't need this one.
Okay.
Did you say ow?
Yes.
Are you thinking of how bad that would hurt?
Yes.
So, what's
do we
going
have
on
something-
now?
We have something to pin him up to because I feel like using him as target practice.
He
Oh,
is
He's already pinned up.
Cervantes and Tricks aren't there. Like I said, they've gotten their piece.
Okay, it's been several minutes and he begins to wake up. And he is in pain.
Wonder why.
And currently drowning in his own blood from me, cutting off his tongue.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
So,
What are you guys doing?
come on, talk.
Who
Talk.
wants?
I'm
Big dog, you
letting
wanna
them take
sleep?
control.
My characters aren't there.
Big dog, you want a treat? Come on. Come
Alex
on.
shows right now.
So who? I look at him and I go, "Can you write?"
He just looks
Nod.
at you.
Nod if you can write.
He just stares at you.
I grab another spike.
He spits blood in your face.
Can I do a reflex?
No, you get AIDS.
I guess. Good luck at point blank dodging, though. You get about a quarter of your face covered.
I shove it through his ear.
And he blacks out from the pain.
I turn to everybody else. Okay, what questions do we need first?
I don't even. I'm just ready to let him die at this point.
Everybody turn around, please. Unless Father Jacob wants to.
What?
Watch.
Explain to me
watch.
how your talk to dead thing works.
Talk to dead.
Mm-hmm.
That spell up.
Did it actually talk to dead?
Yeah, I talked to dead.
No, I mean, is that the name of it?
I think it is. Or speak with dead.
We
Grant semblance of life.
Probably wrap it up real soon here.
Select to corpse, allowing it to several questions you put to it. Ask one question per 2 caster levels.
You get 4 questions for every
4
time you use it.
Oh yeah,
Unasked
you guys
questions
did level up. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do that.
Unasked questions are wasted if the time expires. Knowledge is limited to what the creature knew during life, including the language it spoke. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. If the creature's alignment was different from yours, the corpse will get a will save to resist the spell, as if it were alive. Corpse has been subject to speak with the dead in the past week. The new spell fails. Not cast this corpse or spell on a corpse that's been dead for a amount of time. Body must mostly intact.
Kind of.
Mostly intact.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Alright, well, then we can just kill him off and do that.
Yeah. Well, still can't talk to me. Damaged. Still can't talk to me.
He has no tongue. He cannot talk.
Oh, it's a little late for that. I don't see him writing anytime soon either.
Well, she's
You're not getting anything from him.
That's fine.
kill him, move on.
He got his revenge.
I want to help me with this, or are you just gonna watch?
I'll watch.
Father Jacob.
Kinky.
I'll just watch. I'll give these pointers.
I'm a pro. I'll teach you how to do it. It's okay.
I start filleting him.
Still blacked out from pain.
Yeah. I don't care anymore. I just start filleting him and ask Father Jacob if there's any piece of him that he wants to keep.
He's all yours.
He eventually dies from blood loss.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can get rid of all evidence if you need.
I want to keep the skull.
What, you gonna turn into a rhino and eat it?
I was gonna turn the stone into the sand.
Oh, and then bury it.
Yep. Like, you don't need to bury sand.
Well, no, bury the body.
What body?
He's gonna turn the body into stone and then turn it into sand.
Oh. I thought you were gonna turn, like, you know, the ground stone
No,
and then bury it in stone.
No, if you want the skull, you have to do that the hard way.
Yeah, no, we're good then. Okay. Well, after that long and drawn out and seemed to be pointless bard brigade,